Alright, what's going on, guys? Back at it again. The plans have kind of changed due to the fact the weather is just horrible here in New York, and it is just completely unpredictable. It's raining, it's foggy, it's windy, it's cold. It's just one big dilemma. People don't know how to drive. It's like traffic bumper to bumper all day, every day. It's just disgusting, it really is. We only had one chance, and I did shoot a video with the speedometer application. I was able to hit 52, and uh, the bike was good. I think my brakes were overheating a little bit, but that is to be determined actually. I don't use the brakes that often, but unfortunately, if I'm doing 52 miles an hour, I actually have to use it. And At one point, I think the disc was like really, really hot. So they're not bad brakes. They're very good brakes. Um, the discs are also good. It's just I have to readjust my front brakes because if I'm using the rear brakes as much as I'm using the front brakes, the rear brakes never give me an issue even once. It never came out of realignment, nothing like that. So it's totally fine. The front one kind of. I'm not sure if it's the cable that's the brake cable that makes the little noise. Um, it's just something that I have to address, so I'm gonna have to readjust the front caliper with the disc and the wheel alignment, so everything is nice. I've done it a couple of times. Usually after couple rights you should realign it, to be honest with you, so it actually functions properly. Other than that, what were we doing? We had a good run. First day we did 44 miles. The second day or the second week we did 48. I was kind of not necessarily being concerned about the battery, but I actually was involved into more congested streets, so I couldn't really go fast most of the times. So I've gained about 5 miles on top of the charge, which pretty much I could say I went wherever I wanted throughout the whole day. I went to multiple different spots around my neighborhood. 8 miles here, 12 miles there, 16 miles there, and it'll add up to 48 miles. Um, the bike did not die, but the onboard computer was saying that it is low on the battery, and of course the battery percentage kind of went into a red indication color, which is totally cool, totally fine. I like that. It's a good feature to have, and it's a reminder when your battery is about to die out. So that was excellent. I was at 71 volts, which my bike slows down tremendously at 68. I guess that's the cutoff. That's the depletion of the battery. Didn't notice, but my my input on a bike for the charging port battery is a female, and so is my big charger from my upstairs, a female, and so is the one that I received with the battery. So I bought a kit where you have male female, so that's two sets. That gives you two females and two males. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a wire, a cable that has a male and a male, so I will be able to charge my battery with the fast charger upstairs in the house when I'm ready to store it and keep it that way. Maybe sometimes outside when I need to pretty much charge it really fast. I'm not a fan of charging the batteries at a 10 amp, even though the battery will very easily stay stable with 10 amps because it's designed for 10 amp charging charger. So that's not a problem. It's just something that I didn't notice that both connections were pretty much not fitting my bike. So literally for me to charge it, I would have to open the side panel and then charge it with either one of the chargers. So one charger I already changed because I did have one male connection into the female, so I already changed the basic one, 5 amps. I have not changed the one with 10 amps. I will do it. I will shoot a video how I did it on both chargers. The cheaper charger that came with the battery, I did it really fast. Of course, it's soldered, so there's no hiccups in future. And this one probably will get it done most likely on a weekend, and I'll shoot a video. Speaking of the weekend, unfortunately, by Sunday we're looking at about 30 degrees outside. And that's during the daytime. So at nighttime it might be a little bit colder. On Monday they're predicting a nighttime 23. So these are below zero temperatures, and unfortunately, to of course save my battery health, I would have to take the battery out of the frame and store it in the house pretty much for the week. After that week, the forecast looks pretty promising, pretty good. I was unable, or I wasn't ready to go and use my bike to go to work. It's kind of early, you know. I wake up at about 5:30. I leave my house at 6, and I'm already on the highway. So I'm not sure if this is going to work out, but it's kind of crappy because I really want to use the bike, but I don't want to be stuck outside at these hours. And even though they have time saving, with the hour, I believe, forward or whatever it is, or backwards, whatever it is, I still don't get in the sun in the morning, so it kind of sucks. So when I go out there, or if I would have had gone out there at nighttime, or in the morning, it would be still nighttime. So it kind of, it is dangerous. I can't say it's not dangerous. It is dangerous, especially early in the morning. You're not fully awake. You don't feel like you want to do this. Again, the purpose is to kind of like, keep my money in my pocket, and also not to use the car, not to burn gasoline, and all that, and all the above. So there is a purpose for that trip. It is going to start getting warmer. Definitely in May it's going to be beautiful and warm. So I just want to see how am I going to feel in the morning, whether I'm going to feel up to it in order to take the bike out and deal with the dilemma, travel the entire island, and then get on a ferry, spend 20 minutes on the ferry, and then cross over Brooklyn. And then there are some parts of Brooklyn where the parts of Brooklyn are not really that safe. You really don't want to stop your car, your electric bicycle at a traffic light and have it stolen, or be robbed at gunpoint, because the crime in New York City is just retarded. I don't understand how this is even possible, and it kind of sucks. So I would have to kind of like get on the highway for 2 exits, which kind of creeps me out, and it's kind of dangerous, but definitely doable. There's no questions about it. Also, I will again be forced to take the battery out, which kind of sucks. I had everything nicely set up. Um, Not completely. I still want to put the temperature sensor onto the battery. I do want to put the temperature sensor onto a controller, and I've noticed that the motor was really hot. Hopefully that doesn't become an issue. Hopefully none of the magnets are going to dislodge itself inside, and of course the motor will not start making this grinding noise as if there was something magnetic or steel, just flopping around inside the motor as it spins on the axle. So I'm hoping for that. Haven't had an issue yet. Haven't had any problems. So that's we're gonna kind of like put that to the side and watch as time moves on, and hopefully I won't get stuck on a season to be off the bike. It's a thrill. It's fun. I like it, and that's actually what counts. It was a great weekend that I had on a bike, and right now we just gotta commission it for about a week, and then we'll go back to business. Speaking of business, I don't think there is something else left on a bike to do. Uh, the bike handles very nicely and smoothly. It's pretty good performance. Battery operates very nicely. I just want to see at what temperature it operates. Again, there was a full discharge and a full charge. Not today, probably Saturday. I'm going to see. I haven't charged the battery for the whole week because there's no reason for it. But oh my God, come on! Yeah, so I didn't have a reason to discharge the battery or after I charged it last weekend to keep it charged, because I don't think it has degraded itself too much. It probably should be at 100% or maybe 99%. Lose that little volt or so. I do definitely want to put the heat sensors, and I do want to put new strap over the battery. When you watch my video when I received the bike, it had a nylon strap to hold the battery. Unfortunately, that gave out and ripped a long time ago after lifting it a couple of times. It is not Sur-Ron battery, because I can see the handle at Sur-Ron batteries and they're pretty decent, pretty cool. They could have done a better job at the strap, but unfortunately they didn't. It came off. So I do have a small idea of what I am going to install and how am I going to install it. So we're gonna go that route. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be going shopping anytime soon today. I actually should do it tomorrow, because tomorrow is, oh wait, hold on a second. Tomorrow is actually Friday, so it kind of sucks. I won't be able to do it this weekend, which I should, because I'm taking out the battery, and I have the battery out for the whole week. I'll be able to get it done somehow, somewhat. But anyway, so yeah, so I gotta do the strap for the battery, and it's it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. Hopefully, I'll come up with a great idea where I can have leverage on both sides of the battery and be able to pull it out. The battery fits nicely, tightly, secured. Just love it. All right. Anyway, it's 14 minutes of me talking crap, so I am exhausted. I'm heading home in traffic, so we'll deal with that traffic, and hopefully I get home, get something to eat, and relax, and hit the gym, and I'm gonna be done for the week. All right, folks. So make sure you share, subscribe to this channel if you have not. Make sure you set up your bell notifications so you know when I put out a video. Make sure you stick around and see how the bike operates. I'm not sure. You can comment down below if you guys want me to put a camera on my chest or whatever and see how the bike performs. I'm not into that. I'm not into editing. I'm not into none of that nonsense. I don't need to make any profit from this video, so I'm totally good. Just doing this because I just like talking shit. Anyway, take care. Bye.